What's up, weebs? So, I wanted to speak about My Hero Academia for a minute, with the final arc being officially announced in the manga, and with Season 5 now upon us, there is a lot to talk about as far as My Hero Academia goes. So, let's freaking get into it, dudes. So, if you're caught up on the My Hero Academia manga, you know that it is said to be in its final act, the finale, the last part, the endgame of My Hero Academia. So what could that possibly mean? Are we going to actually end this series? Is the story of Deku and everybody else over? Are we going to wrap it all up? All of these different, seems like 50 different characters in My Hero Academia, are things going to be done? Or are we going to get sort of a time skip, or like Naruto Shippuden or Dragon Ball Z type situation where it's years later and there's a whole new story basically going on? I for one think that really depends on the author, and I think it depends on the overall popularity of the show in general. You can't sit back and say that My Hero Academia isn't arguably the most popular series out right now. You got Jujutsu Kaisen, you still got One Piece, you still got Demon Slayer seasons of anime coming out. Attack on Titan's probably gonna have a latter season or a couple of movies to finish it out. So there's still a lot of hype, big series out there right now. But My Hero Academia, and in its span of anime seasons, has been the most talked about, the most hype. Everywhere you go, you see My Hero Academia merchandise. Everywhere you go, people are talking about it. And it really just seems like it just started. Now, I know us older generation type people, I'm 30 years old myself, are used to One Piece, we're used to like Naruto, we're used to longer running series of shows that you sort of grow up with. And I think My Hero could possibly do that, but I also think that there's going to be a lot of new series that don't last quite as long as that. There's not going to be another One Piece ever again. One Piece is the king of shonen. It's the absolute best story as far as manga and anime go, in my opinion. And I don't think we're ever going to get anything like that ever again. We're also never going to get another Attack on Titan ever again, where it's just 4 seasons, about almost 200 chapters, or a little over 200 chapters. We're never going to get that. But My Hero Academia is in this sweet spot where it came out around the same time as the Avengers hype. So superhero popularity was just an all-time high. And for it to end within the next year or 2 years, I think would be either perfect or it would be absolutely terrible. I think people are either going to say, man, that was wrapped up really well, the story was well told, I'm glad it's done, and it was just a really good series. Or they're going to say, man, I want more of this, please give me more. I'm used to One Piece with 1,000 episodes and chapters. Please do not take this series away from me. And I don't know where specifically My Hero Academia is going to fall in this line of long-running series or like a medium run. But wherever it does land, My Hero Academia, for all sakes and purposes, has been a spectacular series. The later on, after the season 5 ends and people start reading further into the manga and getting more involved in the story, they're going to realize that there's this massive big thing that happens, and that in and of itself is going to be a few years before we even get to the anime at that point. But I think that there's still plenty of My Hero Academia content to be had. I think it's just going to seem, when we get done with it, like it wasn't long enough. I think My Hero has the potential to be those long-running series if the author in fact writes up My Hero Vigilantes or My Hero Adult Herohood, whatever it's going to be called. I think it's possible, and I think people would be all over it because My Hero, like I've said, is super popular. But regardless of what My Hero Academia does, it's been fantastic. It has been a really good series to get into. It's easily digestible, really cool characters that you can relate to, and right now in the manga, like I said, it's saying it's in the final chapter. So what does that mean? What does that mean for My Hero Academia as a whole? We don't know yet. But for now, I'm just happy to be on the ride with My Hero, and I'm happy to get these thoughts out of my head about it because I've had a lot of in-depth thinking to myself about what's gonna happen to My Hero Academia, but we'll see. Okay, weebs, this is what I need. I need you to smash that subscribe button and give me that thumbs up because you know I like that. Let's freaking do this. Let's go. Yeah!